Hello, everybody. So before we get started with the debate class tonight, I would just like to take this time to announce my student of the week from last week. And that student is John. And the reason why, I would like to show you one of his videos from last week, and then I'll explain why I selected him. Ms. Duc, could you make me a co-host, please, so I can share my screen?
Yes, I'm done, Michael.
Thank you very much. Okay, so this is one of John's videos that he sent in for last week's homework.
I couldn't hear, so Michael, I think you need to share the sound.
Okay, so the reason that I selected John for Student of the Week and the example in that video was his communication style. So I watched a lot of your videos and they were all very good. But the reason that I thought John's was the best is because when he didn't quite have the answer entirely worked out, he took a moment to stop and get the thought in his head, and then he continued talking. And so his message was very straightforward. His communication was very to the point. Whereas a lot of the other videos that I watched, your information was good, but when you didn't have the thought fully formed, you tended to just say a lot of words very quickly, and the message ended up sounding just a little bit jumbled up. So John is Student of the Week because of his clarity and the fact that he stopped and slowed down to formulate his thoughts. So congratulations to John, very well done. And congratulations to everybody else as well that entered. You all did fantastic work. I'll hand you back over to Miss Thùy now, and she's going to be taking the debating class this evening. You're very welcome, John. Keep up the good work.
We couldn't hear the video from John. Is it possible that Michael share again, or you want me to share? Okay.
Yeah, if you could share the video, please. I didn't realize everybody couldn't hear what was being said.
I tried to find. Give me a second. I tried. Oh, how about John share the screen? John, how about don't share the screen. John, do the real. John,
Yes.
Are you okay to give you know, to present again? Just any of topic, everyone.
I'm using on my computer, so I couldn't share.
On
I'm using my computer. Would you mind if I use the same mic on my mom's phone and share?
I have to log in. Okay. Yes. You can, Michael. Yeah. Let I see. I haven't got the link yet. Right. Anyway, everyone, please say congratulations to John. Now, right. I think we just start, yeah, and then later on I will find the link, and then we share the link into the chat, yeah. Again, congratulations, John Hoàng Lâm. Right. All right. Okay, Miss Thùy, are you here? Yep, I see you, Miss Thùy here. Right. So now, Miss Thùy, we can start now. All right. Well done, John. Right. Now today we will have another challenge. Right. So everyone, please listen carefully. And I wish you all the best. And maybe student of the week for week 4 will be you, right? All right. Okay. Right, Miss Thùy, are you here? You ready, Miss Thùy?
Yes, I'm here, Miss Duc. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Greeting from Ho Chi Minh City. It's so great to see all of you today, and congratulations to John for being the winner of the week. Your video is amazing. Actually, I couldn't hear your video. But I think it's such an amazing video, and Mr. Michael has good taste, so that he chose your video. So we have 61 participants tonight, Miss Duc.
Yes. That's a good number, yeah. Okay.
That's a good number. I'm so delighted to see that number. Okay. And today I'm bringing something new to you. Today, again, we're taking our debate class into a higher level. And now, okay. So, is there anybody here living in the city? Please raise your hand. Hands up if you're living in the city. Wow. We have a lot of city people today. And yeah, hello. I'm in. I'm a city girl. And okay, thank you. And who is living in the countryside? Show me your hand if you're living in the countryside. Are you living in the countryside, Michael?
No, I live in a suburb not too far out of Melbourne City. So I would consider myself a city dweller.
Nice, yeah. Hello, countryside people. Okay, and so that's what we are going to discuss today. And before we start our debates on the topic, the main topic of today, we will learn how to compare and contrast the features of the city life and the features of the country life. Okay, so I think if you are living in the city, you know how the cities are very well, right? And if you're living in the village, you know the features of where you're living, right? Okay, let's get started. This is our main topic for today. We are going to compare and contrast city life and village life. How are they different? Okay, so after today's class, you will be able to distinguish between country life and city life. Also, we also have the debate section. This is the main part of today, right? So we have some subtopics within the main topics, and you are going to express your opinions on the features of the city life and the features of the country life, how you agree and how you disagree, okay? Can you see my screen sharing, everyone? If you can see my screen sharing, please type yes into the chat box.
Maybe ask them to raise their hands, Thùy, because chat is too many. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then at the moment, I block the chat, only chat to host and co-host, but you can send direct message to Miss Thùy, okay, everyone? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's good to know. Okay, yeah. Raise your hand if you can see my screen sharing clearly. All right. Now let me play the slide. Let me run the slideshow. Okay, now I'm playing the slideshow. Okay, so make sure that you have a piece of paper, at least a piece of paper or a notebook and a pen or a pencil to note down anything that you need to find out about the features of city life and village life. So now is anyone can give me just a summary of how the city life is? Please raise your hand. Give me the summary of how the city life is. Stella? Stella? Can you turn on your microphone and express your opinion? Give everyone the summary of how the city life is. Stella?
Yes.
Yes. Hello. Can you give everyone the summary of the features of the city life? How does it look like?
So the city life is like there is a lot of buildings and shops, and everywhere has a different building, and the road is kind of like stuck with some cars or motorcycle and vehicle for short, and it's sometimes quiet and sometimes very noisy.
Very good. So let me pick up some key points from your summary. City life is crowded with a lot of buildings and places and cars, right? Obviously, it's noisy, all right? Crowded with a lot of buildings and noisy. Yeah. So city life is the kind of life over here. You can have some more knowledge, some more English knowledge about the feature of city life. City life is the kind of life that people living in town and city areas would experience in an environment where development may have reached a quite significant stage. So for development, it can be understood as many modern buildings and houses, a lot of fancy cars on the street, and also we have a lot of modern infrastructures like metro system, metro Who can give me the similar word to metro? Metro. Who can give me the similar word? Sorry, I couldn't see everyone. Tường Lam, please. Can you give me the similar word to metro system? Tường Lam. The same. We're having the same meaning. That's a similar word or synonym. Synonym to metro system. Who knows? Who knows? Anna? May, do you want to give it a try? May?
Yes,
For
I'm here.
Yes, what is the similar word to metro? Can you tell everybody?
Metro, like a market.
No, it's not a kind of vehicle. Metro.
Like the train, but it goes fast.
Good job. It's similar to train. It's a kind of public transportation. Yeah, it's a kind of underground and sky train. Underground, also both underground and sky train. Metro system. Yeah. So that show how developed the cities is. And now who is living in the village? Can you turn on your microphone and give me the summary of how the country life looks like? I remember Tiki from Ho Chi Minh City. Who is living in the village? Can you raise your hand? And anyone that is not, please put down your hand. But if you are living in the village or the countryside, please raise your hand and tell me and give me the brief introduction about the village life. Gia Hưng. Gia Hưng. How does the village life look like? Justin, are you living in the village? Who is living in the village? Hoàng Lâm, John. John, where are you living right now?
Living in the city, an
House.
urban area.
Oh, urban area. City boy. I got it. Who is the village boy? Who is the village boy? Countryside boy over here. Tom, Ho Chi Minh City. Lâm. Oh, Lâm is from Vũng Tàu. This is a city too, but it's smaller than Ho Chi Minh City, but it's a city. So now I would like to invite Lee from Buôn Mê Thuột. Lee, can you give a summary of how the village life look like? Lee?
Yes, teacher.
Hello? Are you living in the village?
No, I'm living in the city.
You are living in the city. Okay, one more city girl. How about Katie? Katie, are you living in the village? Who can show everybody the features? Just brief.
I'm living in city.
You're living in the city, but do you, okay, have you ever visited the village? Are your grandparents living in the village? Your
Yes.
grandparents, are they living in the village?
No, but my great grandfather and great grandmother live in the village.
Oh, it's good to know. So do you often visit them in the village?
Long ago.
Long ago. Oh, long ago. Are there any memories left in your mind about how the village life looks like? Any images of the village life when you visited your great-grandparents in the countryside? So now tell me, who is the village person? They show up and give me the summary of how the village life is. Can you give me a chat? You send me a chat if you're living in the village. Stella, are you living in the village, Stella? Turn your microphone. Hello? Stella? Oh, James. James, please show up. James? Oh, Quốc Nhân. I would like to invite Quốc Nhân. He has some ideas. Oh, he has one more ideas. He has one more ideas about the life in the countryside. Can you turn on your microphone
Yes.
and share with everyone your opinions?
Oh, yeah, right. So in my opinion, countries like they are more wilder than the cities. Like there are more trees and more nature, and like they are wider than the cities. But and also like their house and technology there hasn't weren't very good, and but there are some bad things like in the countries it wasn't as good as cities, like hospitals or cares, so they weren't as good as city.
Well done. I agree with you. Let me pick up some key points from your presentation. So the features of the village life, let me put it into some words, okay? Keywords for village life, quiet, right? Quiet, not yet developed. So it isn't as modern as life in the city because the development here, you can see on my screen the description of the village life. The village life refers to the kind of lifestyle that person living in a village would experience in an environment where development and technology has not yet been felt to a great extent. All right. And in other words, just like our friend said, that the village life is quiet. There are not many modern infrastructures. The hospitals are smaller and is less modern, less developed than the hospitals in the city. Very good. Okay, let's move on, everyone. Let's move on. So let's talk about some reasons that people live in the city. So some would prefer to live in the city, while some prefer to live in the country. So for those preferring to live in the city, they have some reasons for their choice. Okay, for me, I prefer living in the city because the city offers more job opportunities to people. You can find jobs easily in the city. So that's the reason why young people prefer staying in the city to look for a job and to settle down. And we also have more access to services such as shopping mall, movie theater, museums, art gallery, skyscrapers. There's plenty of things we can do in the city, right? So now, who can tell me some things that you can do in the city? Stella, please.
In the city, we can for kids like me, I like to live in the I like to live in the city more because it got more people inside, and sometimes it's very noisy, but I'm born into it, and now I like it a lot because one, I have our school is next to me now, because when I live in the city, schools are easier to find, and it is education for me is easier to study too.
Well done. 100% agree with you. Because I'm a city girl, I can really feel you. Yeah, can really feel. Yes, that's right. So, if we live in the city, we it's just like we were born to the noise and the crowd, right? We get used to it. Yeah. We don't have to take getting used to, but we get used to it. We got used to it already. It's just like we were born to the noise, to the noisy street, to the noisy neighborhood. To a lot of people on the street, to a lot of people at school, to a lot of people at work, right? So we hardly feel bored. Yeah. Right? It's so interesting to live in the city. And it would be much more convenient if our school is just next to our house, like Stella. Yeah, it's so convenient to walk to school because your school is next to your place. And also we will have more access to good education in the city, right? We have developed educational system and we have qualified institutions to study in, right? And for communication, how is communication easier and more effective in the city than in the village? Who knows? Why is communication easier and more effective in the city than in the village? Who knows? City people, can I see your hands? Lucy, please.
I think communications are easier in cities because we have phones and other new technologies services, so that we can talk to each other face to face on the phone, and it's much easier.
That's right. Yeah, it doesn't take us so long to travel to each other's places, so we can contact directly, right? We can talk directly face to face. Yeah, we can have the catch up at the coffee shop or at the restaurant. We can have a meeting at work, and it doesn't take us so long to travel from our home to our workplace. It doesn't take us so long to travel, to walk, to go from our place to our school, because there are a lot of schools, there are a lot of buildings, and we can move around easier, and we don't have to waste time for moving, right? So let's move on to the next slide. But other people may choose to live in the country. Why? Just like I said, and your friend said that the country life is quiet, right? It's quiet and there's less trouble. And there are a lot of beautiful sceneries for us to go sightseeing if we want. And we can take a lot of photos of the natural landscape. And opposite to the city life, the country life, in the country life, there are no noisy neighbors. Oh, this is noisy. Please help me put I next to O, okay? This is wrong spelling. I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but it's spelled Noisy, noisy. So no noisy neighbors in the countryside. But I think there is nosy. Yeah. Aha, you can learn these two words, noisy and nosy. You know nose, our nose. You know nose? Nose, a part of our body on the face. Yeah, that is the noun. That is the noun referring to our part of the body. But nosy is an adjective. And nosy is used to describe a person who likes to talk behind other people's back, who likes to know about other stories and then talk behind their back. But I think in the countryside, the neighbors are nosier than the people in the city. Yeah. So I think the people in the city are noisy, but the people in the country life, in the countryside, are nosy. You know, nosy? Understand the meaning of nosy, everyone? Nosy. Yeah. And now, no city ordinances, and there is fresher smelling air and the peace of mind in the country. And you will have more privacy, but I don't think so. I would disagree, because if you have some nosy neighbors around you, you can't have privacy. Like you can't protect your private life. Yeah, so I would prefer living in the city. Okay, let's move on. All right, now here comes the main part of today's class, debate session. Okay, so now who would agree that city life is better than country life, and who would disagree? I think today I'm going to divide our class into two groups, and you have to follow my directions. Hello, Dorothy. Miss Dorothy, are you still there? Or Michael, are you
I'm
guys
here.
still there?
Yes. What do you
Okay,
need?
yeah, Miss Dorothy, I would like to divide the class into two groups, a green group and this green group, the green group and the red group, and they have
So
to
two
agree
group?
with the topic. Yes, they have to agree or disagree with the topic according to their group's label. Is this all right?
All right. Okay. Now, who will be the host for each group?
Now I'm going to be the host. Everybody in the same room, in this big room. Just divide them into the two groups. For green group, agree. And they have to agree from the beginning to the end. Yeah, for the topic displaying on the slideshow. And for the,
so,
yeah, for the
so
red team.
then what I recommend is they have to rename themselves.
Yeah,
Or they
recommendation.
have to raise a hand or use the reaction, because let us see how to.
So today we don't have to break out the rooms. That's just
Oh
my
no,
idea.
yes. You know what, everyone? In your reaction, there is the icon. Is green tick is yes. So for example, if I put, you see, I am yes, right? So if I choose the reaction is no. Everyone, do
Oh.
you see my name there? So you need to select your own one, right?
They can select.
Yeah, so you can too, if you look. So in the reaction, maybe let I capture the screen print, and then I send to yellow for everyone to look. So everyone will do.
So, excuse me, Miss Duc, I will assign yes or no to them, or they
Oh, you assign?
yes or no themselves.
Because if you want everyone in the main room, I don't know how to, unless you want me to separate them in a breakout room.
Okay, so you let them choose yes or no.
Yeah. So maybe, okay, so I select the class into two room, breakout room. One room is called yes, and one room is called no. And then, everyone will
have
participant to choose a room. Is it okay?
Have to prove why is a yes, why is a no. I think either ways is okay. It's up to you to decide. because we only have 30 minutes left. So we just decide quickly, Mr.
So I decide is you want them all in the main room or you want them in a separate room?
I prefer one room.
Okay, then everyone had to do their own reaction.
Okay, everyone, please please press the yes or no button. Okay, if you press yes, you are in agree or green team. Can you see the green agree? Can you see the green writing here? So if you put yes, you are green team. You are in green team. If you put up no, you are in red team. Okay. Yeah. So Miss Dorothy, and they have
Yeah.
to and they have to keep to that button for
Yes.
the whole or 5 topics, or they can change.
No, they change themselves. So what they do is they change their reaction. So I see Gia Hân, Mấy, Michael, Quốc Nhân have already know how to change. Yeah, good. Right.
Because
So
we let them change their opinion over the topics. When we change the topic, they can change their opinion. They don't stick to
Yeah.
the same team for
Yeah.
the entire 5 topics, right?
Yeah.
That's nice, Miss Dorothy.
Okay, and if those student who doesn't know what to do with chain the reaction, you can put in a chat. 0 is mean no, and 1 is yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see someone still raising their hands like Stellar and Ngân Chăm. You guys are still raising your hands. Why don't you press the yes or no button to show your opinion? You couldn't do that. It's not functioning. Oh, I can see your no. Stella, I can see your no already. That's nice. Thank you for your support, Miss Dorothy.
All right.
Okay, so now everyone, let's get back to our main part. So who would agree that city life is better than country life? So now let's begin with the green team first. Anyone who agree? Okay, Tùng Lam. Why do you agree? Why do you think that city life is better than country life? Tùng Lam. Because I can see your yes button. Tùng Lam.
I think because city is more modern.
And you okay, excuse me, you only have 1 minute to do your presentation. Okay?
Okay.
Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Why do you think city life is better than country life?
City life is better than country life because I think city life is more modern than the country life.
More modern than the country life. You still have time.
Okay.
30 seconds to go. The city life is more modern than the country life. What else? What are other good things about city life?
We can have a good job in the city.
Agree. We have more job opportunities. Yeah. Meaning we can make more money, right?
Yes.
Well done. 1 minute is up. Okay. I would like to call on someone who would say no. Obviously, you're from Team Red. Harry Potter. My favorite character when I was a primary school student. Harry Potter, please. Your name is so
Yes.
eye-catching.
I disagree of city life is better than country life because I think country life is more peaceful than the city life, and the country life has no bustling like vehicles and a lot of fresh wind, and you can do like fishing to make your dinner or lunch, like something like that. And the country life is has a lot of trees, so you might have a peaceful morning with some fresh atmospheres to enjoy the early summer morning. And that's my opinion.
Fantastic, fantastic. Yeah, maybe I should change my mind. How about living in the city? Oh no, how about living in the village? Because according to you, village life seems ideal. Yeah. Okay, let's move on to the next topic. So, everybody listen carefully. Country life is much safer than city living. Show me if you are green or red. Show me if you are in the green team or if you are in the red team. Hello, Michael.
Hello.
Hello. I couldn't see your button, but I guess that you are in the green team. Aren't you?
I am in the green team. I agree.
Okay. So you have 1 minute to say why.
Okay, so I think that living in the country is safer than living in the city because of the difference in population. There are so many more people that live in the city. Therefore, statistically, it is highly more likely for there to be more criminals living in the city. There are more likely to be more desperate people living in the city. Whereas in the country, the worst you are likely to get is just a grumpy old shopkeeper.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Who is in the same team with Mr. Michael? Who would say no? Who would say no? Country life is much safer than city living. I'm sorry, who would say yes? Minh Khuê? Why do you agree that country life is much safer than city living? Minh Khuê, please.
Well, I am a person who lives in the countryside, and I really agree in this topic because in the countryside there's not a lot of people. Plus, people here in my place are not really interested in those robbing or those kidnapping. Usually, kids in my age walk or travel to school by themselves more because it's kind of safer than the city. So that is some reason why I think the country life is much safer than city living.
Wow, amazing. Okay, I agree with you. That's the kidnapping. Yeah, I totally forgot that. Yes, there's not a lot of kidnapping and pickpocketing in the country life. Yes, you are so smart. And okay, who would disagree? Who would disagree? Who would say no? Gia Hân. Gia Hân. We couldn't hear you. Not yet. Can everybody hear Gia Hân?
No, I can't hear her.
Oh, okay, now I can hear you. So why would you disagree that country life is safer than city living?
She is speaking, but I can't hear her.
Yeah. Oh, that's not Yehung. Yehung, we can't hear you. What's wrong? I think you hasn't connected to the audio. Your microphone is not working properly. Okay, later, right? Next topic. I will call on your name next for the next topic. I would like to invite Jasmine. Oh, Jasmine agree. I would like to invite someone from the red team. From the red team. Who would disagree? Oh, Ginny Weasley. Someone from Harry Potter series too. Jenny?
I disagree because I think country life is less dangerous because indeed there were robbers, kidnappers, but also at the time in countries they are not very modern people. But I think that in this countries is much better because I think there are only trees, fields. I think there will be any seriously injured, like in the city, cars, accident, and things like that. House burned.
Yeah, that's so reasonable. Okay. So you would disagree, meaning that you prefer living in the city, right? Do you prefer living in the city? Or are you living in the city?
Yes, but I think I prefer living with my grandparents in the countries.
Oh,
because
nice.
I would like to live freely, not like in the city. And in the countries, they're much more fresh and cooler in the country. No, I mean in the city.
Yeah, it may not be safer than the city, but the air in the country is fresher, right?
Yeah.
So I think healthier to live in the country, but we are not sure if life in the country is safer than life in the city.
Yeah, because countries may have some robbers or kidnappers, but they are lesser in cities.
Yeah, we also have kidnapper. We also have bad people. Bad guys are everywhere, right? Okay, I can see someone's hand is, someone very familiar. Tiki from the red team. Show us your thoughts. Share us your thoughts, Tiki.
Yeah, I think that country life, I mean, city life is better than country life because even though it has many robbers and kidnappers, country life has snakes. It's basically like nature, but like in a village. It's like you're living in a nature, and nature have deadly animals like snakes, um, crocodiles, etc. If you're not careful, you'll get bitten by one and then die. City life has a security, to check on you. If you do get kidnapped, or you or a robber comes into your house, you can phone 911 and they will come right away. Also, it has advanced technology. So if a robber decides to sneak into your house, it will alert you, and then it will beat the robber themselves.
Nicely done. Nicely done. Yeah. We have 911 in the city, so no worries. And also we have more high-tech gadgets in the city, right? Which will help us to protect ourselves better, right? Yeah. Thank you, Tiki. And now let's move on to the next topic. City life offers people more opportunities to succeed than country living does. Okay, which team are you in? Green or red? Green or red? Yes or no? Green or red? Now, let me switch turn. Red team first. Red team first. Red team first. Okay, red team first. Michael, would you please pick up someone from the red team for me?
Absolutely. I would like to hear from Lenyok Min Kue. I'm sorry, I know I butchered your name.
Lê Ngọc Minh Khuê. Let's turn your microphone
Oh, I
on.
said that terribly. I'm very sorry. I said.
Well, for me, I really does agree the part that city life people can have more opportunities, but it doesn't really mean that the country living people are not having more opportunities, because when you become succeed, it doesn't just stand on the opportunity and the money you have. It also stands for your feeling. It stands for your talent, if you're determined or not. If you want to do something, but even if you have money, you can do that whenever you want, but you doesn't want to do it, then you have nothing. So the country living people also can be succeed. Just like city life people, they are not poor in any part. So for me, I disagree in this topic that city life people have more opportunities to succeed than country people does. I disagree in this topic.
Super convincing. Super convincing. No matter where you are living, if you are a determined, hardworking, and smart person, you can always be successful. Is that what you think, Minh Khuê? Yeah.
Can you repeat your question?
Oh, so I just repeated what you said in your debate, that you think that no matter where we are living, if we are a determined, hardworking, and smart person, we can always be successful. It doesn't matter if we are living in the city or in the country.
I think that the way that you succeed not just stand for your opportunities, but also your talent and your thinkings and your ambition too. So
yeah, your mindset, right? Yeah. Okay, so someone from the green team, please. From the green team. Green team, Hoài Thương. You agree? Why do you agree? Hoài Thương, please.
Me?
She hasn't unmuted. Okay, now.
Yes.
Yeah. So why do you agree? Why do you agree? Tell us why. It's true.
Because in the city there was like many things, many like kind of work for you to work in. So there is easier to work in the city. And there's many kinds of the university school for you to learn.
So according to Hoài Thương, we have more opportunities to learn. We have more opportunities to access to high class education, quality education, and we have better environment to develop ourselves, right? Yeah, I think you make sense. Now, let's move to the next topic. City life is more stressful than living in the country. Who will be in the red team? Who will be in the green team? Okay. This time I would like to call on Gia Hưng. Gia Hưng, you agree? Why do you agree that people are more stressed in the city than in the country? Gia Hưng, please. Still, we couldn't hear from you, Gia Hưng.
Yeah, her microphone is like
It's not working.
here.
Yeah. Okay, let me choose another person. Ken, please. Ken from Vũng Tàu. 2012 person.
I think
So, Ken.
city life is. Yes, teacher. I think city life is more stressful than living in a city country because according to the person they jobs in the city, so people are very tired after a long day of study. So I think country life is more stressful than living in the country.
Well done, well done. People tend to be busier than people in the city tend to be easier than the people in the city, in the country. I mean, so they have more workload, heavier workload, and they get more tired after work and they get stressed easily. So life in the city is more stressful than life in the country. And who would disagree? Who would disagree? Justin, please. Justin from Da Nang. Why do you think no? Justin?
I think no, because when we live in city, after a long day working and learning, you feel tired, and when you come back home, sometimes you have to learn more. But in the countryside, children at our age can play or sleep and do anything they like in the night.
So, are you in the red or green team?
Red.
I think you're red. You disagree?
Yeah.
You disagree that city life is more stressful.
I agree.
Yeah, I think you put the wrong button. Yes, you agree. Yeah, absolutely. After work, people may have to attend some classes or courses, and they have a lot of things to do after work. They have a lot of things to study. They don't have time to relax. Okay, so I think busy life is equivalent to a stressful life, right? But who would disagree? Who would disagree? May? Let's just hear from you.
Yes, I'm here. For this topic, I disagree. I think the city life and the country life is like it's stressful because city life you go to the work, you go to school, you learn, and the country life is too. People in country life, the children in country life, they also go to work, they also go to the school, but the children in the country life, they must go to school by walking. So I think city life and country life is stressful.
Yeah. You make sense. Everyone has to work. Yeah, everyone, no matter where they live, they have to work, they have to try. They have to make their life become better. and they have to worry about something. Not only the people in the city, yeah, but everyone, everywhere, even the people in Vietnam or people in Australia, right? Australian people. Hello?
Yep, it's stressful for us too.
Yeah, so okay, it doesn't matter if you live in the city, it doesn't matter if you live in Vietnam, it doesn't matter if you live in the city, in the country, or in Australia, or in America, or in France, or in Japan. You always have to worry about something. Yes.
Yep.
Okay, and the last topic. City life is more convenient and more exciting than country life. Okay, this time, Michael, would you please choose one person from the red team for me? Red team first.
Someone from the red team coming up.
Okay, please help me choose one.
We haven't heard from Rosie this evening.
Rosie, please.
City life is a bit busy and noisy outside. Sometimes it can take a lot of work.
Would you please speak louder? No, Rosie? Could you speak louder? Rosie?
A bit of often and it sometimes is very busier than country life. And instead of that, country life is a bit like you have free time as a country. Instead of working on a computer or phone all the time, I think that life is more convenient and more.
Can everybody hear her? I couldn't hear her clearly.
Yeah, I can hear her, but it is too small.
Yeah, the voice is too small. Okay. Can you raise your voice a little bit? Or I think there's something wrong with your microphone. Is this working properly over there? Rosie? 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 Hello? Okay, Michael, please choose another one from the red team.
Okay, take two for the red team. May, let's hear from May.
May. May?
Yes, for this topic, I disagree. I think country life and city life is convenient and exciting. But in each life, it takes different convenient and different exciting. Like in the city life, when we go after work or after we go to school, we can go to the park to play or exercise. But in the country life, we don't have it, and we can go to the rice farm to play with our friends. But so I think city life and country life is convenient and exciting.
Well done, well done. Yeah. You have some reasons for your choice. And someone from the green team, Hermione, Granger, Harry Potter girl. Green, agree. Hermione, agree? You agree with this topic? Everyone, can you turn on your microphone? Okay, Hoàng Lâm, John. Oh, the boy of the week, right?
Yes, thanks. I think city life is more convenient and more exciting than country life because when you're living a country life, you go home from school and you got nothing to do. And the city life, there are more parks, more parks, and you can play with your friends. And there will be more meals and more place like supermarket, movie theater, more schools, and more work that you can do than at the country life.
Oh, absolutely. There are more meals, so may I ask you something?
Yes.
What's your favorite kind of meal?
What?
What's your favorite kind of meal?
Meal?
Yeah, you mean meal, right? You mean meals?
Milk?
Something to eat. What's your favorite kind of dishes?
Ah, actually, I like country food more than city food. City food is kind of fat.
You don't like chili food?
I do like chili food.
It's good to know. Okay. And one more person from the green team, please. Thank you, John. Kobe, are you Japanese in Vietnam? You look Japanese, and also your name is Japanese. Kobe. Kobe. How would I say your name?
I'm here.
All right. I'm listening to you.
I think city is more convenient and more exciting than country life because after in the city life, you know, the city is modern than country, and at the city we have cinema, concerts, theater, and fun fair. So I think city life is more exciting.
Yes, city life is more exciting. There are a lot of things to do. There are many places to visit. Yeah. And when we go home from school, just like John said, we have a lot of things to do at the supermarkets, at the shopping malls, and sometimes we can go to the fun fair, just like Kobe said. Okay, for Justine, why would you say no? Justin. Justin, please. Justin, can you?
I think no, because when we want to buy something in the city, we have to go and buy. But in the mall, but in the countryside, it's much more easier. You just go out and make it by yourself. Like for example, you want to make a table or a chair made from wood, so that you just get your axe and find a tree in your backyard and chop it down and come back home and just make it. It's more convenient.
Nice. Yeah. I think life in the country is getting developed and more convenient now, because I can go to some modern places when I visit my friend in the country. And I think life there is getting exciting too. Yeah. we don't have to stay at home without nothing to do anymore, but we can go places around. We can go around the city, go around the village, and there's plenty of things that we can do there. Okay, so we have covered up 4 topics for our debates this week, and I have homework to give you. Michael, would you please help me give them the homework? Everybody listen to Mr. Michael.
Absolutely. So is this what we discussed on Zalo before the class?
Yes, that's it.
Okay. So your homework for this week is a little bit different. Instead of producing 10 videos on 5 different subjects, you are only going to produce 2 videos on one of the subjects. The difference this time is that one, you get to pick the subject that you want to do your videos on, but you have to do your research. So you have to look into the topic that you wish to discuss. You have to come up with maybe 2 or 3 different reasons why you for your affirmative or your positive response, and 2 or 3 reasons for your negative response. So we want more research, more preparation, and we want you to use the structural sentences that we provided you in the first few weeks to structure your argument as well as possible. So we need more work in one issue rather than just talking off the top of your head for 5 issues. So you're going to go a bit deeper into your topic this week.
Yeah, let me write on the board. Let me write the homework directions on the board for you guys. So for this week homework, let me repeat what Mr. Michael has just stated. So you choose one topic among 5 topics of this week debate. You have to do research and develop your arguments, okay? Develop your arguments rather than simply just talking off the topic during our debate session. But now you have to do some thorough research and develop your arguments, okay? And so it's kind of the writing assignment, Michael, writing, or they make a video again?
Both. So they will need to write their arguments down on paper so that they can remember what to say in their videos. So when you post your homework this week, make sure you post both what you've written down and post the video to go along with it.
Oh, so they have to write down what they have done for the research, and also they make a video. You guys, listen. You choose one topic among 5 topics of this week debate, and then you do research. You write down what you have found for your research, and please remember to include some quotations, some quotes from people, some famous people, or some anonymous people. And you can include some statistics, meaning numbers and studies, okay? And then you make a video. You make a video to present your debate, okay? To show your research through a video. And when you post the video, please remember to attach the writing assignments with your video. Is this clear, everybody? Is this clear to you? Clear? The video and the writing, okay? A combo, a combination. When you post the video into the Zalo group, please remember to attach your writing assignments, meaning your research, in the written form, okay? So there are two forms of homework, video forms and written forms. Is this clear enough, everyone? Clear?
I have a question.
Yes, Michael? Is everything?
When we write the research, did we write the instruction like, hello everyone, my name is May, or just summary it?
No, so in your written report of all of your research, just write it like you would write an essay at school. So introduce your topic, go on to describe your arguments, quote your research, and that is important as well. Make sure that if you use a statistic or a quotation from somebody, make sure you introduce that information by telling us who said it or where the study came from. And then when you record the video part of the assignment, you can then go on to introduce yourself and hello, my name is Michael. I propose that this is my argument. Here is my supporting information. Does that make sense?
Yes, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, okay. So I think we had great time in our debate class today, right, everyone? It's time to sleep. So, yeah, we're going to say goodbye for now. And we are
It's
looking
20 minutes
forward.
past midnight here. It's definitely time to sleep.
Yeah, I think it's about time we slept. It's about time for the kids to sleep. So, okay, we look forward to receiving your homework, everyone. And have a great night. Yeah. Thank you for joining us today. Goodbye. Sweet dreams. Goodbye.
Good night, everybody. See you next time.
Bye. See you next time. See you tomorrow. Michael, see you tomorrow. Goodbye.
See you tomorrow morning, Miss Thùy.
See you tomorrow, Mark. Bye, everyone. Goodbye.
Goodbye.